This is 7 National News, and in our top story. The UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has visited the UAE Armed Forces headquarters in Abu Dhabi to review the work progressing at the head office. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed was received by Mohammed Ahmed Al-Bawardi Al-Falasi, the Under-Secretary of the Ministry of Defence, Staff Lieutenant General Hamad Mohammed Thani Al-Romaithi, the Chief of Staff of the UAE Armed Forces, and senior commanders and officers at the Ministry of Defence. The Vice President was briefed by Lieutenant General Al-Romaithi about the work being undertaken at the General Headquarters to upgrade and keep pace with the latest challenges in various spheres. He was accompanied during the tour by Lieutenant General Musabbah bin Rashid Al Fattan, the Director of the Office of the Vice President and Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, and Khalifa Saeed Sulaiman, the Director General of Protocol and Hospitality Department in Dubai. The Sharjah Committee for the Federal National Council elections has discussed the campaign regulations for candidates in all the cities and areas of the emirate. During a meeting at the ruler of Sharjah's office, it was mentioned that the election committee has assured the banning of billboards that may affect traffic and pedestrian safety. It was also emphasized by the committee that the municipality will play a supervisory role during the campaign by observing the numbers of billboards, allowed sites and the nature of their content. It was added that the candidates have the right to promote their campaign freely, provided they respect community values and commit themselves to election regulations. The committee also stated that candidates are banned from abusing and inflaming religious and sectarian fanaticism in their campaigns. While at a separate meeting in Al Quwain, the election committee officials stated that they had completed the technical and administrative preparations for running the FNC elections. The National Election Commission had earlier announced that 224,279 Emiratis will be able to cast their votes on October 3 this year, up 66% from 135,308 in the last election. Dubai Police has announced details about a high seas chase operation to stop 145 kilograms of heroin worth 10 million dirhams from reaching African coasts in July this year. In an announcement, the Dubai Police Chief, Major General Khamis Matar Al-Mazina, was quoted in a newspaper report as saying that the operation, dubbed Golden Beach, was one of many international operations that Dubai Police was involved in recently. According to the report, Dubai Police received credible intelligence in which a wooden cargo dhow called Taj, sailing from an Asian country, was heading for Africa carrying large amounts of heroin. It was mentioned that a source of the anti-narcotics department abroad tipped off Dubai Police about this operation, and soon, in a joint operation with Australian Federal Police and Royal Australian Navy, the dhow was intercepted in international waters near the coast of Tanzania, where they arrested 16 crew members. It was found that 145 kilograms of high-grade heroin was professionally hidden in tanks in the engine's room. Dubai Police has said that the operation came as a result of strong relations between the UAE and various countries in the field of drug combating. More than 4,300 vehicles were abandoned on the capital's roads this year, 3,000 of which have been impounded. The Abu Dhabi municipality is cracking down on abandoned vehicles left in car parks, outside villas and in other public places, and has launched an awareness campaign to urge the community to assist in protecting the city's appearance. Notices placed on abandoned vehicles allow a grace period for owners to remove them or keep them from accumulating dust. If no action is taken, then municipality impounds the vehicle. Municipality officials stated that Law No. 2 for 2012 on maintaining the public appearance, health and tranquility in Abu Dhabi is applicable to all vehicles, including trailers and boats. Offenders can face a 3,000 dirham fine, but once they report to the municipality, a settlement can be offered. That includes payment of 50% of the fine. For a second offence, the fine is doubled and daily impounding fees are applied, depending on the type of vehicle and the area from which the vehicle was removed. Since the start of the year, the municipality has impounded 3,282 vehicles. More than 56,000 people preparing for marriage have been tested for genetic and infectious disorders in Abu Dhabi. Commenting on the importance of premarital testing, senior doctors at the Health Authority Abu Dhabi were quoted in a newspaper as saying that screening is important in reducing the prevalence of genetic disorders in children. Describing the objective behind the program, the doctors added that the testing is aimed at promoting and ensuring healthy reproductive opportunities for couples. Officials representing the authority added that the program offers couples testing for conditions such as HIV/AIDS, hepatitis B and C and syphilis, and for genetic blood disorders such as beta thalassemia and sickle cell hemoglobin. Doctors also suggested that everyone should go through premarital screening even if their intended spouse was not a relation. The tests are reported to be free for Emiratis with a thicker card. It was also mentioned that of the 56,226 men and women screened between April 2011, when the program began, and December last year, half were UAE nationals. And the Dubai Health Authority has formed an electronic medical record executive board and steering committee to inspect the functioning, progress and implementation of the project across DHA health facilities. The chairman of the six-member board, His Excellency Humaid Mohammed Obaid Al-Qattami, stated that the digital version of the traditional paper-based medical record for a patient will play a vital role in moving towards a completely paperless environment in the very near future. DHA authorities stated that the committee will also devise performance management indicators to ensure the effective implementation of the project. And finally, in the bulletin, focused at nurturing and developing the creative minds of young Emirati students, the Telecommunications and Regulatory Authority is currently holding a 5-day summer camp at schools at 4 different emirates for the first time this year. Titled as the TRA Innovations Summer Camp, around 300 students have signed up for the camp currently being held at the Applied Technology High School in Abu Dhabi, where the students have been taking part in a total of 25 different activities. Divided into 3 different age groups of elementary, primary and secondary stages, students from all across the country get a chance to learn important life skills at the free-to-attend summer camp, where they learn financial planning, communication skills with team-building exercises, as well as practical knowledge with robotics and development of web applications. The summer camp started in Dubai on the 26th of July, which had also received a large interest. The 5-day camps will then move on to the Institute of Applied Technology in Ras Al Khaimah and Fujairah, where it will conclude on the 30th of August. According to the students, the camps have offered them an ideal opportunity to make new friends and spend their summer break in a fun environment.
Here in the robotics class, we have learned how to create a robot and how to program it to work as you are telling him. What I've learned here has stick to my mind because it was given to me in a fun and in a good way, so I can memorize it. So now I can program it to control it with the LED lights and to control it and put some sensors on it to avoid obstacles and sort of things.
I like that we make robots and they teach us how to fight a karate, and they teach us how to build things and how to make it. And now they teach us about the phones, about the application. I think it's better because we can. Some people want to see their work, and some people want to and sell their hot meal like this, and they want to know about more things.
We learned today in this class how to arrange our food. My favorite class is sport because we play footballs and karate.
According to the representatives from TRA, the summer camp, which is being held for the first time, is focused on male students, and that there are plans to eventually extend the program to include female students in the near future. It was added that the summer camp is in line with the UAE government's declaration of 2015 as the year of innovation, and that the summer camp is an investment towards developing the young minds that will drive the development process.
Now our role is to teach the future generations how to harness and leverage the latest technologies, be it mobile technologies or even robotics, some of the programs that we have today, in order to serve themselves, serve their community and serve their country. That's one of the main objectives of this program. We are in direct communication with the target audience, be it parents or students, and based on the feedback and the information that we receive, we'll analyze that, and accordingly we'll build projects that meets this purpose and meets the demand, and of course aligned with the UAE vision.